Hi everyone. Today we'll be talking about Bipro, which is a whey protein company. But before we get started, has anyone ever heard of whey protein? Or is anyone currently using whey protein as part of their diet program? Okay, moving on to the presentation, we've got a video here which explains the Bipro's core product, which is the protein isolate. So here we go.
Hey guys, this is Nick at Broadband.com. Today I'm going to be reviewing Bipro's Whey Protein Isolate. So Bipro is based in Eden Prairie, Minnesota, and they have about 5 different flavors of this particular whey protein isolate here, which is all naturally flavored and naturally sweetened. They've got a few other products. They've got a very high tryptophan whey that's meant to help you sleep. They've also got protein water, which is pretty unusual. But this here is the pretty much plain, middle-of-the-road French vanilla flavor. So we're going to see how it tastes with milk. It's really delicious. I would say this is whole milk, so it's already going to be pretty creamy. It's quite frothy. It dissolves very well. This has sunflower lecithin, not soy lecithin, so that's always a bit of a surprise. As far as the taste goes, it's like a nice vanilla milkshake. It's not overwhelming because it's naturally flavored, but it's much nicer than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to see how it tastes with water.
The good thing about this product, there's no taste, so if you're mixing it with water, it's just going to taste like water. So if you're looking to reduce carb intake, water is definitely your option.
It really tastes like water. Yeah, there's really very little flavor that comes through, which is interesting because I really found it had a relatively strong flavor with the milk. This just tastes like a glass of water, maybe like a very, very mild hint of vanilla, but really nothing special. So let's take a close look at the nutrition label. So
okay, we'll move on from here because I do talk about the product itself. So. Okay, so here's the Bipro business overview. So it's an American-based protein company, and if you want to further check it out, you can visit biprousa.com. So Bipro's consumer line started in 2004. It was requested by those top athletes who wanted a more protein source. They wanted more of a protein source rather than your average supplement and vitamins from your local stores. Bipro offers whey products that can include the whey protein isolate powder, which is their core product. And as we discuss in this case study, the bottled whey protein water is the brand that they've they have developed more recently. So yeah, Bipro protein water case study. So it's tapping into the consumers on the trends in a simple, natural beverage way. So as we all know, to this date, the consumer's health consciousness has increased. So yeah, there's a lot of brands out there that are looking to get into the market because they've gotten great traction. So consequently, the Bipro products are looking to exploit this demand. The Bipro protein water is one such product. So in this case study, we talk about how this new product is marketed and what strategies and other similar companies can and should do to maximize the opportunities on offer. So Bipro makes whey for protein isolate for the sports nutrition market. The Bipro is a manufacturer of whey protein, and it's looked to obviously, as we spoke about before, it's looked to exploit the demand for functional food and drink products. So the company has more recently leveraged its core protein isolate to target the bottled water market, so the ready to drink market. So it's more accessible for users rather than having to use the protein isolate, go home, mix it all up and all that good stuff. So Bipro is a brand of Canada's largest cooperative called Agrifer. So this is since 2004. So Agrifer sought to leverage the opportunities that they saw in the BioPro products, and looked to generate rapid sales based on the core competency of the whey protein isolate. So this is how whey protein is made. It is the basically is the product development from a byproduct of the processing of milk and cheese. So basically it's the natural component of the cow's milk, which can be processed separately and dried into shelf stable powdered form, which can then be put into different flavours for the consumer preference. You can see here it's really cut, really defined. So here are some of the key benefits of whey protein. So it's easy to digest. It helps maintain muscle mass in conjunction with exercise. We all know that it's 20% exercise and 80% of what you eat, so this will help that diet massively, and also increases the fullness, so it stops you from snacking, so therefore you lose body weight. And also, so it's also adds little to no taste, so if you're adding with water, it's just going to taste like water. So and obviously, as seen in the video, it's easy to mix with a simple shake. Here is some of the theory behind this, how the protein water bottle wants to extend BioPro's range into the growing ready-to-drink segment. So using its core product of the protein isolate, BioPro looked to add additions to existing product lines. So what this means is the brand itself is already well known and the product is well known, so therefore it's cheaper in the creation and how to market it than it would be if you're going to bring a new to the world product. So obviously it's just going to cost more money to get the consumers aware. So in 2016, BioPro launched the protein water product, initially in peach and lemon flavours. And it stood out in the protein solutions because it's ready to drink, so you can just buy it from the local store, and with the amount of attributes it claims, and which it has states on the actual product itself, so people can read it as they buy it. So it's a great product. So consumer awareness, obviously consumer knowledge is a big factor for brands. Basically the brand does all the talking. The consumer already knows. It's already in their head. So here's the new product development. As we can see here, we've got the numbers 1, 2, 3. So you've got the generation of ideas. So the idea has been made from the core protein isolate powder. They're going to use the success from that and just make it into a ready to drink format. So and by doing this, the systematic infinite thinking behind this process is divisions. So basically what this means is BioPro have broken down the success of the components of the existing core product of the protein isolate, and they've ventured into the ready to drink market. So it's basically already made, so the consumer doesn't have to go home and make it. So here are the attributes of the BioPro water product. So here you can see it's got on the packaging, it shows you how many calories are in the product. So I'll just give you a little bit of a brief rundown of the attributes. So it's sugar-free, sweetened by stevia, which is a natural component, and calorie-free, gluten-free, lactose-free, contains 20 grams of protein and only has 90 calories in total. It's suitable for those with celiac disease, vegetarians. It's got no caffeine unless you go for the caffeinated option, which is the flavour of that one's orange caffeine variant. It's also classified for those sports athletes looking to compete. It's been classified safe by the NSF International, which is a big bonus. And it's just the ready to drink. It's ready for the ready to drink market, mixed with protein, and mixed with water with different flavors, so to suit the consumer's preference. So here we look at the market. So we've got here the questions that we used in this consumer survey was, I try to eat as much as possible, so try to get that protein in the system. I try to eat moderate amount. I avoid this. I don't know about this product. I'm not familiar with this product. So overall, 40% was I try to eat as much as possible. I try to eat moderate amount, which is the average person. Here we've got the segment awareness. So obviously, being in the diet market trend, the younger generation care about their look more so than what the older generation would. Not saying that the older generation wouldn't use the product, because they still want to compete or stay strong and active in life. So here's that. So obviously consumer there with 43%. So BioPro's, so basically the Bioprotein World offers a way to change consumers' energy behaviour gap. So it's got the pretty label there. It's a natural ingredient. It's got no artificial flavourings or anything like that. It's all natural from the whey protein, and also it states all of the facts of the product on the label there. So reflection of the key lessons learned. The reflection of key lessons gathered from the case analysis. We've got how BioPro benefited from adding to additional line to existing line. So this reduced the marketing costs to make consumers aware of the new product. Is greatly reduced because of the recognition of the current brand and of the core product, and also is obviously less riskier than bringing in a new to the world product. Also, they've timed it really well. Like, the market's growing, forever growing, and athletes are wanting this kind of product, and and for anyone that's looking to get fit, and and that's it.